welcome to Neophyte.tv, the technology show for the not-so-geeky. I'm Heather Driscoll.
And I'm Ben Friedman, and today on the show, we've got a couple of iPhone cases.
Love that.
You know, they're getting so, high-tech with these cases now.
You got to.
So, for instance, this first one is by a company called Zero Chroma. Mm-hmm. I have no idea what that name means.
It sounds cool, though, right? I mean,
right, yep. It's a
little matrixy.
Exactly. So, and your phone just pops
Just a one piece, that's it.
Just
Bam.
like that. Now,
Yeah.
what's cool about this case is
Tell me.
the stand on the back. You can probably, I don't know if you can hear it clicking. But each of those little clicks,
Sounds like a neck crack.
yeah, each of those clicks lets you put this at a different angle, and
Right.
then this whole thing rotates like so.
Landscape, portrait.
Yeah, so you can, you're no longer confined. You have it like laying back like that, or if you want, you can, have it standing,
All the way.
way more up.
Yeah, at
or,
attention.
Or anywhere in between. So you can really choose the angle of your phone.
Right,
Similarly,
which cuts down on the glare and...
Yeah, you can have it lying back like that.
All the way reclined.
Standing up like that.
Yeah.
What did you think of this case?
You know what? For me, the number one reason that I buy a case is to protect my phone. So
Yeah, this case doesn't have a lot going on the front.
No, it's just the neck cracking.
That sounds oddly shallow of me. I'm not quite sure why. But maybe I should prefer the case for its personality.
You should.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with the case.
But I've been known to drop a phone every now and again.
Like
By now and again, I
daily?
mean right, sure. I mean all the time. And unfortunately, there's not a lot of protection around the front of this
That's right.
case. And
Yeah.
so I would be worried for me. And actually, it doesn't feel as gummy. I know a lot of cases now kind of feel like they
sticky.
almost stick to your
Yeah, you
your
got
hand.
a bit of that,
like
it's
a Velcro.
rubbery.
And this one...
What's that sound effect?
I'm not going to do it again.
Oh,
I
right.
mean...
So you have to rewind.
No.
You got a bit of that,
like a
it's
Velcro.
rubbery.
And this one...
What's that sound effect?
I'm not going to do it again.
Oh,
I
right.
mean...
So you have to rewind.
No, just pause it. Just play it again. It'll still be good. So this one is just plastic. It just feels kind of slick. I can see myself just...
Right.
And then it doesn't
So if
have
you're
the front bumper.
If you're a person that uses the stand a lot,
then it's perfectly
it's a
fine.
great case, yeah.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. And this one is about $44. Is that right?
this is $44.
Wow.
Yeah. So in contrast, it's actually not the cheapest case in the world, but it does have, as you see, a lot of functionality.
I think that's a lot for just how flimsy, I'm sorry, that the case feels to me. I'm sure...
We've gone to flimsy.
it
That's
just
never
feels a
good.
little thin to me. Although it does have kind of hand grooves here, which feels good when you're
Yes.
using it to talk.
Dimples to hold on to it. So it
And
won't
that
slide
feels
out.
good. But again, I expect a little bit more out of my case than just a stand.
Now that is in stark contrast, price-wise, to our other case that we're looking at today. May I steal that phone back again? Which is from iChair. Now let me, if I can.
It's got an eye in front of it, so you know Ben likes it.
Yeah, if it's got eye, I've got to buy one. Basically,
He's got to get it.
But this one is.
This one's cool.
Yeah. So here it comes in two pieces. You can either do all black, like so.
Yeah,
Or you could
the
do
Johnny Cash.
black and white if you're Michael Jackson-y.
Right.
Or you can do blue and white if you're
If you don't match.
Smurfy.
If you just don't match.
That's right. So they're and you can so they're they and it comes with two. So you can either get the black and blue or the black and white.
I like it.
And they have it for the 3G as well as the 4.
Good to know. But who has a 3G anymore?
Yeah, you until like a month ago.
Oh,
no. Jeepers.
Called out.
So there you go. It goes on like this. Now, I got to tell you, this, it does have a stand. But to me, for that way, it's a bit too, it's
is
okay
reclined.
this way.
Yeah.
But,
I
it has
agree.
basically one position. So it's nowhere near the functionality of the Zero Chroma.
No.
But how beefy is that case?
I
Just
really
feel
like
that.
this case. This one feels, this is a Heather-proof case, because, you could just, safe, still safe. Look, still good, can make a call. So
That's my phone she's smacking.
I
into the
really
table
like
there.
it. Well, he has
She wouldn't do that
4G.
on her phone.
Yeah.
Well, you have a 4G.
Well,
too.
now.
iPhone 4.
So I
Not
like
4G.
that this feels kind of gummy, like we were saying before. It has that sort of grippiness that I like.
that phone is not going to slide out of your hand.
No.
Yeah.
Not unless someone's, just pulling it.
Yes.
So I really like that. Feels great. It's easy to reach all of your buttons. And then this one actually, can you charge it while this case is on?
You can charge it with the cable.
Right,
it's
but not on the dock.
Not on the dock.
Okay.
No, you still need it's still kind of thick
On the bottom.
Yeah, I don't even bother with the docks anymore.
Okay.
Because I got to tell you that none of the I use a different case every month because we're trying these out.
Right.
None of them fit in the docks.
True.
So
Okay,
that is a bit of a problem. I like this one with the blue. I also like it again pull that off and go with the white.
A black and white cookie.
Black and white cookie.
Yeah.
Most of my headphones will fit in here okay.
Yes.
There's a couple that my headphones
Too
are a bit
thick.
beefy,
Yeah.
so I take the top off.
Okay, but it's easy to do though.
But
I
it's
really
easy
like
to
that
do.
too. Easy
Yeah.
to put on, easy
and
to
feel
change.
the inside of this as well. It's a very soft kind of.
It is. The whole thing just
protective.
feels great to me. I'm into it. And I think
So-
everybody buys a case for your phone now. It's something that everybody, no one has just a naked phone lying around.
That's
so I
right.
think it's
Ooh.
really important to get one that you like.
Naked phone. So there you go. The iChair. It's only $34, so it's like $10
Great value.
cheaper than the Zero Chroma.
Yeah.
And the Zero Chroma is far more functional with that stand.
Oh, definitely. I mean, this is if you're
This
using it a
stand
lot,
it's like a one. It's
That's it.
basically a one angle, one position thing. You can put it down here. Let me turn on the screen.
So it depends on what function that you're looking for in a case.
There you go. I mean,
Yeah.
you've got that. And if you again put it this way, it's kind of leaned back
gotta
a bit
lean
too
forward a
far.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So not ideal.
You can hardly read that mail you just got.
That's right. I got mail.
Yeah.
People love me. So and of course you can balance it this way if you want to take photos with
Sure.
it. So and that's good. But this one is a far more complicated design, far more utility.
Yes.
Maybe not as good a protection.
Right. So it depends again on what you're looking for from your case. So
Indeed.
for me, I just
and I know
need-
that you wouldn't buy this until it comes out in pink, right?
I might.
you need a pink
the black
case.
and white cookie one is appealing to me.
Yeah. I make one in pink iChair and Heather will buy it.
I'll be the first.
Yeah. So there you go. That's the Zero Chroma case for the iPhone and
Okay.
the iChair case. By the way, they make these for iPads as well.
Oh, okay.
I don't have the iPad one. I only have the iPhone.
Right. Okay. Very good.
So there's that. We've got another section coming up after this. So please stay tuned. And we're back, and in the second segment today, we're going to be looking at these. These are the new Baby-G watches by Casio. Look
Yeah.
at that. Look, how do you get it to match your nails?
You know what? Nothing exudes class
Like nails
like
matching
matching
the
your top to your nails to your watch to your phone case.
watch? There you go. See, I would wear something like this.
classy.
Although now the Baby-G line is really for women, right? Wouldn't you say?
I don't know necessarily. I think that these are for just kind of the outdoor enthusiast in general. So somebody that's fairly active, I think, is buying these watches. But Casio has been making
The whole G line, the G-Shock
For a
line.
long time.
Because they have the regular G-Shock line, which
Correct.
is kind of more manly.
They're bulkier. These ones are definitely slimmer. They're very, very light. It weighs nothing, and it's made of a really, really bendable resin band. So these,
Resin band.
Yeah. So these
Wow.
feel really good, actually. Since,
Someone did her research, apparently. I didn't know it was made of resin.
no, you didn't, did you?
What I don't understand, maybe I'm getting old, but I
Okay.
cannot read this display.
That would be the number one complaint with the display.
Now, if I push the light
those.
on there,
So you can do the
I don't know if you can
backlight,
zoom in on that, but you hit the backlight, you can read it way better. But
and you've got about 3 seconds to hurry up and read either
Yeah.
the date, time. But as far as function, these are really, really
look at
awesome.
that.
Let me get out my glasses.
I know. I mean, maybe
Ben
I
needs his bifocals.
But do kids today have some sort of super hyperactive infrared vision that
Maybe.
I'm missing?
Right, maybe.
That because I can't read this. It's
Really?
not, the size is fine, but when the light is not on, is it designed not to be read when the light's not on?
Just for in the dark.
Yeah.
No, I think, and it has a little bit of, if you're outside and in the sun,
Is that easier?
it's actually really hard because
Oh.
the characters themselves are silver.
Right.
And so there's nothing dark. The contrast isn't great. So it is kind of hard to see.
Now we have a couple
ton.
of different price points here. That one is like at $60 or
Right.
something, and this one's like $80.
And these are easy to find. They come in a bunch of kind of candy looking colors,
Right.
which are fun. Why not?
And this one does like tides and like moon phases.
Right. And I'm not exactly sure how necessary that is.
That's
this one
super
you can-
necessary here in Arizona, where tidal.
just all the time.
We always have to know what.
All the time. But everything that you expect from a Casio watch, I mean, 3
Right.
years worth of battery life, which is really great.
stopwatch,
smash
alarm.
this, put it in water.
You can smash it, which we have discovered from the last segment that you love to do.
I love to do it.
Smashing stuff in general.
Yeah, I mean, these are going to go
waterproof. Yeah, I mean, these are
hiking,
indestructible,
biking.
basically.
You cannot, if you ruin one of these, you know what?
Yeah.
It was probably worth the $60, whatever fun you were having.
Yeah, you probably don't care what time it is.
No, I don't think you do. So this one, it's already programmed till the year 2099. So after that, I think it just implodes.
Which is crazy, because everyone knows the world's coming to an end next year.
Is that true?
2012, that's the end of it.
Oh, man.
We're done.
Better get yourself a watch quick then.
You should, so you're never going to run out of battery, basically, with these.
So I liked these. Obviously, this is not my favorite look.
I have 3 girls.
Yeah.
And they all love these. Loved them.
Yeah.
In fact, I had to, actually
pry it out of their hands,
to get that in here for the show today.
It feels great. It's easy to wear. It's got a great stopwatch on it that's easy to use.
And anytime you get a high quality watch for under $100, I mean, I think that's
for sure.
That's a good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like the stopwatch function. And then another cool thing is that
there's more.
There is.
But wait.
It tells you the day on there. So it'll have,
Yeah.
MON for Monday.
After a heavy evening of drinking, you often don't know what day it is.
I have no idea, so I need to check my Baby-G.
She'll call me up and say, hey, what day is it?
What day is it?
And I'll say it's the 12th. No, what day?
So it's got more function than I would need. It's got a bunch of different...
Come on, you need the tide charts.
I'm always using the tide charts.
Yeah.
I'm always...
For your,
and it comes in pink, which is fun.
witchcraft thing that you do.
Come on now.
You need to know when the moon's out.
I do witchcraft now?
Yeah.
Is that like a blonde thing?
Yeah, I don't know.
He's run out of blonde jokes, so now we're on to just witch and warlock humor,
right.
which is good.
You and Charlie Sheen.
Right, well, I love the color. I love that they come in...
What's that little metal thingy on top of yours?
What do you mean?
That's,
just this
mine
piece?
doesn't have the little metal thing.
That's all of the G-Shock watches have always had just kind of that piece.
That's like a...
it's more style than
stops anything from hitting...
Than anything else.
Sorry? Steps it from
It's
hitting...
just a warlock calling. It's just a witch on the phone.
That's what it is? National Witches of America are calling to complain.
Right. But it has world time on here, so it lists 48 cities that are already programmed.
Oh, that's cool.
So I think that's kind of fun, different. And for $60, I think it's a great value. I really like these.
They look awesome.
They look awesome. They feel great. They're really, really light. They're bendy. They feel good.
So that is the Baby-G watches.
Comes with a great
Casio.
stainless steel case.
Comes with
box.
a stainless steel case.
Little box. Yeah.
And look, the box is also shock resistant.
Right.
Apparently.
You can't bust that either.
No.
This is good to go.
That's great. And you can store your Eye of Newt in here when you're not having your watch in there.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Definitely.
That's all the time we have for the show this week. But let us know what you think. Do you have one of these Casio watches? And do you also have a hard time reading the display as I do? Or
And are you 100?
There you go. I'm just old, apparently. I'm too old. Go to our website, www.neo-fight.tv. Let us know what you think of these cute watches.
Yeah, they are cute.
Or go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/neophyte, where you might win one of these watches, and you too will be unable to tell the time.
I can tell you the day, though, and then what time it is in Tokyo.
There you go. Perfect. And if you happen to have an extra 30 seconds.
Take a look at this.
If you need to make recordings of your computer screen, there's no better tool than Camtasia from TechSmith. In fact, you're watching a screen recording of this video right now.
Camtasia can record your screen, your webcam, and high-quality audio at the same time. It's perfect for training, presentations, podcasts, or any time you need to show what's going on your computer.
Camtasia is easy to use, but it's also extremely powerful. You can turn your screen recordings into high-quality polished video in no time and share them with the world.
And Camtasia is available for the Mac and PCs. If you need to make screen recordings to educate, train, or sell, there's no better tool than Camtasia from TechSmith.